On 7th of March this year, Dan Jarvis, the UK Minister of State for Security, a man for whom I have a lot of respect for, posted this on his X account. It said, "Those who pose a danger to the UK's national security will face the full force of the law." He was referring to an earlier announcement by the Home Office which said, Iran thinks it can commit hostile acts on UK soil without consequence. It is wrong. In the first under our incoming foreign influence registration scheme, those carrying out activity for Iran in the UK must declare it or face criminal prosecution. So what is the foreign influence registration scheme? Those of you who've followed my YouTube channel from its earlier days may remember me talking about it in my earlier videos and already know about it, but for those who don't, let's just have a recap to explain it so that they will know as well. So in July 2023, the new National Security Act got the royal assent. Part of the new National Security Act was Foreign Influence Registration Scheme, or FIRS for short. Foreign Influence Registration Scheme means if any actor on UK soil are working to spread the influence or the soft power for a hostile state, they must register themselves or face up to 5 years jail. The reason this legislation came about was because the security forces were saying that they only have legal authority and power to investigate and make arrests for terrorist or other illegal activities, but they didn't have the power to arrest someone if they were just working to spread the influence and promote a hostile state's propaganda and soft power in the UK. So the Foreign Influence Registration Scheme legislation gave them that legal authority that they were looking for, and they needed to go after actors who were working for a hostile foreign state, but maybe not necessarily carrying out a terrorist attack. Well, that's all very good. The Ministry of State for Security at the time, when the new National Security Act got the royal assent in July 2023, was Tom Tugendhat, and he made a big song and dance about it, and he even posted a video saying this will be a game changer in today's modern spy warfare. By the way, I also have a lot of respect for Tom Tugendhat. Both Dan Jarvis, the current Security Minister, and Tom Tugendhat, the previous Security Minister, have served in the military on the front line, and I believe they have the best interest of this country at heart. Having said all this, the FIRS until now hasn't really been implemented. I've been going on about it for a while. Well, I'll say for a while, ever since the Act got the royal assent in July 2023. And I've been screaming as to why it's not being implemented. Although I did get a reasonable answer from a former security official in a meeting in the House of Commons. He told me, he said, look, when a new Act gets a royal assent, you can't expect it to be implemented the next day. It takes time, because you need to allocate a budget for it, you need to set up a department, you need to set up a headquarter, offices, you need to recruit and train the personnel and so on. And that's not a one-day job, which I thought was a reasonable answer, and I accepted it. But it's now been almost 2 years, it'll be 2 years in July this year, and nothing, no change, still the same shit show, just a legislation without any implementation. Until finally, earlier this month, when the Home Office announced, well, more than announced actually, it looked like the Home Office warned Iran is actually top of the list for FIRS. Even higher on the priority list for FIRS actually than Russia and China. So the impression was that finally FIRS is going to be implemented, and those working for the Iranian regime in the UK will face consequences. But here's the real test. This Sunday, 23rd of March, Iranian outlets in the UK, like the Islamic Human Rights Commission and the Islamic Centre, etc., all the Iranian outlets in the UK, numerous outlets, they're all planning their annual Al-Quds Day rally as usual. The Al-Quds Day rally was first suggested by Ayatollah Khomeini as a worldwide rally at the end of Ramadan in support of the Palestinians. And since then, Iran's outlets across Western Europe hold this rally every year. It is totally coordinated and organised by the regime's outlets here in the UK. There's no doubt about it, there's no ifs and buts. They don't even try to hide it. Some European countries, to their credit, have banned it, but as usual, the UK hasn't. And it looks like it will go on this Sunday too. So Here's the big question. Will FIRS be implemented? And those who are organising and leading the Alberts Day rally this year be arrested if they have not registered? Or is FIRS still just all talk and no trousers and none of them are going to be arrested? Well, we'll have to see, but as usual, let me know what you think and please share this video. Let's help build the pressure on the government to get the security forces to implement this legislation. Otherwise, honestly, what is the point of having legislation? What good do they do if they never get implemented?